Hey, I wanted to share another thought with you guys. I did a blog on this, but this will be kind of the short version. And basically, the title of that blog was, "You are not responsible for the life you've been handed, but you are complicit." So what I mean by that is, if you grew up in a family where money was tight all the time, bad financial decisions were being made, etc., that doesn't mean that's your destiny too. That's the life that you were handed because you're not in charge of things until you become an adult. And really, by definition, I would say that's more like 25 than the technical definition of 18 years old. There's still an awful lot to learn. You haven't been to college yet, all those kind of things. So let's call it 25 as real adulthood. So the other end of the spectrum is that you grew up in a family with money. That doesn't guarantee that you're going to have money in your career or that you're going to make the right financial decisions without doing some work. So basically what I'm advocating is that you take responsibility for your life and making the changes that you want. If you are somebody who comes from a wealthy, hard-driving family of achievers and you're the creative type who wants to be an artist or travel the world and experience things, and that has way more value to you than actual money or titles within a company, things like that, it may not be an easy path, but that's the path you should walk. If those are the things that make you happy, those are the things you should focus on. Again, here's an easy example. If you come up from a family where alcoholism or abuse of any kind is common, you don't have to perpetuate that trend. You can make changes to make sure that doesn't happen. You can be a better parent. You can deal with things differently versus turning to alcohol or other substances to help you cope with the stresses of your daily life. You do not have to repeat the processes that you have grown up with, for sure. So for better or for worse, figure out what your path should be and then start planning the changes that need to be made and figure out how to slowly but surely implement those things so that you are, in fact, writing your own script for your own life. Don't follow the script that's been handed to you. Things change way too quickly. Nobody goes to a job now and starts at an entry level and works their way up and retires in that same company 50 years later. It just doesn't happen. So the idea that your grandparents have stuck in their head, and maybe even your parents to some degree, probably does not apply anymore when it comes to those kind of things. They want what's best for you. They're working with the operating system that they have, but that doesn't mean you have to inherit that and continue those same things. Write your own script, do your own thing, and achieve the goals that you want to achieve. Again, those could be anything from being a better parent to traveling the world to being the first one to go to college in your family or starting a business when no one else had the guts to do it. Whatever it may be, don't let the family history dictate your future. Do your own thing. Be kind along the way because you're going to need some help, but make sure that you're laying out the goals for you that you want, because the happier you are, ultimately, the happier everyone around you will be as well. As always, if I can help with any of these things, shoot me an email through my website at darrenchatter.com. While you're here on the YouTube channel, please hit subscribe and share my videos with anybody else that you think would benefit from the information I'm sharing. As always, I appreciate your time. Thanks.